How many times do they have to warn you? Once again, Trump's son, Eric Trump, says buy the dips. But here's the biggest thing that's happening and why people are getting absolutely wrecked in this asset class is because everybody's selling you the get rich quick dream. I'm here to share with you how to remain stoic, how to remain calm, and how markets actually work because I got wrecked too. In 2020, when I got introduced to this asset class, I got wrecked multiple times chasing the hype. People trying to sell me that XRP is going to 589. And I finally realized that yes, you can do very well in this asset class, but you're the exit liquidity and your emotions are their profits. And if you can understand at a deep level how to remain stoic, how to remain calm, and you have the patience to lock in for 6 years, and this is funny when I say this, people are like 6 years, but people will wait 30 years in a job they hate to retire with nothing, but won't wait 6 years to radically transform their financial future. How can I say that? I did it. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025. I've been telling people exactly what was going to happen. I built an ecosystem. I remained calm. I got out of the get rich quick because I got wrecked twice. I stopped following hype influencers and I started following true wealth builders. Ray Dalio, Kathy Woods, Robert Kiyosaki. I started following money flows, BlackRock, what they're actually doing, not what they're saying. Started watching what JP Morgan was doing, not what they were doing. Not what they were saying, what they were doing. And I built a 4-prong ecosystem. I focused on cash flow. I transmuted my cash flow into deflationary assets, things with fixed supply, things like XRP and Bitcoin. When those assets profited, take Bitcoin out of it. If you follow my YouTube, I share with you exactly what I do. I pulled profits. I'm not married to these asset classes. And I diversified into things like life insurance, cash value life insurance, which created number 4, leverage. So as people wait for markets to go up and to go down to get rich quick or to get rich, I'm taking $1, multiplying it 3 ways. So I took my cash, I put it into assets that appreciated. When they profited from 2020 to 2022, I pulled profits. I put it back into things that created cash flow. I stuffed money in my cash value premiums, and then I used leverage to do what? To buy more cash flow. It's called Richest Man in Babylon. The wisdom of King Solomon. Wealth has always been the same. Money is energy. Money needs to flow. So people are teaching, just hold on, just hold on to it. Wait for it to go to 589. Wait for it to go to 2,000, 3,000, 10,000. And you're missing all these opportunities to build real ecosystems. Yes, I'm holding 50% of altcoins, all my coins forever, never touching it. Bitcoin, I'm never selling because I leverage it at low leverage to buy what? Cash flow. And with the cash flow, I buy off the leverage. And when the leverage is paid off, guess what? I have free cash flow. The example is I bought my insurance brokerage by doing a low leverage loan on my Bitcoin at 14%. Bought my firm, it's paying it off. It'll be paid off by April. And guess what? I got a free insurance brokerage because my Bitcoin grows on average 50% every year. I beat the hurdle rate, borrowed at 14. They gave me their cash, no tax implications, and I made 36% on my money. So when it's paid off in April, I have a free insurance firm that I made money on borrowing against myself, DeFi. And guess what I'm gonna do when that's paid off? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna buy another cash generating dividend or a cash generating business. And that's what I've been doing the last 5 years. I didn't sit there and wait to get rich quick and wait for an asset class to go to some hype thing that everybody's been focused on. If it goes there, fantastic. But if you're putting a couple $1,000s in these asset classes and just holding on and waiting for these flip a switch, all these things to happen, you're missing all these opportunities to really, really build wealth. So yes, they're telling you to buy the dip. They're literally just saying, hey, listen, this is what we're doing. You're the exit liquidity. Your emotions are our profits. Warren Buffett says, buy when there's blood in the streets. There'll always be a bear market. There'll always be a bull market. So these people selling you there's not going to be a bear market, there wouldn't be markets. That's how they work. That's why there's a bear, there's a bull. Imagine if the markets just went straight up. Everybody would be rich. That's not how it works. There's a winner and there's a loser. That's markets. They're emotion. Study the market psychology. So please don't get wrecked. Build a plan. Be patient. If you're just getting in, set a 6-year horizon, guys, to 2030. Build a budget for your family. Get rid of all the bullshit that you're buying to impress people you don't even like. Start to build a true investment plan. Invest in things that you know, like, and trust. If you get a little bit of profit, have a profit plan. We're in this to make money, right? We're in this to take care of our family and our ecosystem, to build memories, correct? Are we in it to watch the markets go straight up and then come collapsing down? I can only tell you what I did. And I did it with discipline and consistency. And I'm living financial freedom now. Difference between, so I'll be honest with you guys, financial freedom and rich is big difference from wealthy. Getting to $1 million is nothing. 5 million, you can still screw that up. 10 million, you're getting there. 20 million and above is where you're in the family offices and you have to really F it up. So don't think $1 million or 2 million or $5 million is a stopping point. That's the start. But you got to make sure you multiply that money, richest man in Babylon. And that's what we're doing. It's just math, guys. Take the emotion out of it. Touch some grass. Get present with your family. Build the plan. Follow the plan. Get out of the hype. Warriors, rise! Get your shit together. Buy the dip.